Video Games Recon.
Hello and welcome. My name is Nate from Video Games Recon, and in this video and series we're going to be discussing my first impressions of all the weapons from Advanced Warfare, category by category, and at a later date, once I've grown more accustomed and if I have the time, I may go into greater detail and review each weapon individually. Okay, first off, each weapon will be in its base form in terms of minimal attachments for as fair a comparison as possible, and in terms of variants, as each weapon has up to 10 variations that can be acquired via supply drops. And obviously I don't have all those probably hundreds of weapons available to compare. Also, as an FYI, most if not all the footage will be recorded in a local lobby against bots, as I haven't as of yet unlocked all the normal variants of weapons. Also, this is my day 1 or day 2 impressions of the weapons available, so that opinion over time is subject to change. And if your opinions differ from mine, no need to go mental and have a hissy fit. Instead, please feel free to have a rational conversation about it with me or other people in the comments. Anywho, I think that's everything covered, so without any further ado, let's do it to it. Okay, and now the pistols class setup. Again, as per usual, we're keeping them as fair as possible. So I was going to run tack knife with extended mags. Let's just take something off just so we can see. I'll have to take 2 things off. Yeah, this doesn't have extended mags, this weapon, so obviously I couldn't have extended mags on. So what I've done is just took extended mags off all, which is what I was going to rock before. So instead I've just got the same perks as usual. I've just got this thing to keep me off the radars and stuff. Again, nothing should affect the weapons as they are. So all in all, hang on, I think I've just messed one of them up a bit. Yeah. There we go, I think that's... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so all in all, should be pretty fair. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we're checking out the handguns this time. This is the Atlas 45, and it's basically the only normal traditional handgun available. It is also a piece of shit. It is so junky, it's ridiculous. Its damage is just weak sauce. It just doesn't hurt people. You can shoot them for days and they don't seem to be bothered. It sounds like you're shooting like a fucking cap gun or something. It sounds like the guy's giving you blanks, like you're the fucking idiot in the platoon that they don't trust with a real gun, that sort of thing. I mean, you can obviously get kills with it, but they're definitely not thanks to the weapon, they're definitely thanks to your skill set. You can just shoot people for fucking days and they don't seem to be bothered. I mean, obviously you'd never run this as a primary. I mean, I've got everything set up to run as primary just to get the best out of the weapons whilst, you know, keeping them balanced. So I haven't got loads of, you know, attachments and shit on them. You definitely want, probably extended mags on all the handguns, but this thing, I mean, it's just like pet. It's not good. It doesn't seem to do great damage. I mean, I seem to be doing all right now, but I'm telling you, I was playing earlier and I was just getting pwned. It's not great at range. I mean, sort of come to expect that with handgun, but still. Yeah, it's not all that good. So let's switch on. Where have I put my other handguns? There we go. So yeah, let's go on to the next handgun, the RW1. This one is a bit of a weird one. I'm sure everybody's seen about it before in the build-up and stuff. It's a break action railgun, apparently. But basically, it's sort of like a short-range sniper rifle, if that's not an oxymoron. Basically, it's a one-shot. It's like a bolt action. And it's Oh, not definitely, but 9 times out of 10 I want. Oh, fuck it, what are these things? I hate. I think what it does is I haven't got the weapon equipped to get rid of it. Yeah, I think what they do is they show you up through walls and shit. So yeah, this, like a sniper rifle, is a bit hard to range. It just doesn't like shooting at range. You've got to take your time more. So it's a bit like a sniper rifle. So if you are big on quick scoping, this is pretty much like I say, a short range sniper rifle, but with iron sights. So, I mean, in a fair amount of spots, you're going to be in trouble. But that said, in the same breath, it can also get one-shot kills, which a lot of weapons can't. I mean, sure you can with a shotgun, but there's no slug rounds in this, I don't think. I mean, I don't think you can get slug round attachments. I'm not sure. I don't see how it would work with the energy weapon. You definitely can't for that. But it's basically like a shotgun as well, but it has a lot more range. Shotguns, obviously, specifically pitiful at range. Whereas this has got good mid-level range. I wouldn't say it's a long range. I wouldn't say it's like a hand sniper rifle, but it is a lot of fun. Even if it's a little bit specific to use, it's a lot of fun. I'm sure loads of people will be having private lobbies with their buddies and having frickin' RW1 fights. It's definitely going to have to come up with a better name than that. Can't really call it a quick scope, innit? You can put a scope on it, which would be interesting. Probably help it significantly. Ugh. Yeah. It's kind of difficult to get kills with, but like I say, if you're a, you know, pro fucking quick scoper, this is going to be right up your alley. And again, you'd have it as a secondary, so, you know, could say, what the fuck was that guy doing? Running back and forth. Meh, meh. Yeah, so in specific situations, I'm sure that weapon's great. And in any situation, it's definitely fun. So let's find a douchebag to kill me so we can get on the next weapon, which is the Garage, I think. MP443 Garage. Yes, you killed me. Well done. 10 points to you. And this is pretty much the same gun as in, I mean, I think it's got a slightly different name. I think the 443 is attached to it now, or whatever, I don't know. But it basically feels identical to the gun from Ghosts. The problem with this is it's burst fire, which is okay, but the shots between burst fire is a little slight. Oh god, fuck off! These things are more of an annoyance than actually an issue. Oh shit! Thought I killed him, then got a little presumptuous. Yeah, as a secondary though, this thing could be very sweet. Did he put down his sentry gun? That's not a problem. No. As a secondary, it's pretty good. I mean, it's probably. I wouldn't say necessarily the most noobyish. The noobyish one is probably the PDW, which we'll check out in a minute. But this one's good. It's a 2-shot kill. Even though it's burst fire, ammo doesn't necessarily seem to be a problem because, because you can reload fairly quickly, and I don't know, you don't seem to run out too easily. I mean, obviously it's a bit of an issue. Oh, it's a sentry gun. Don't want to pick a fight with that. So I'd say it's pretty decent. It's got a nice chunk of power. So let's check out the next one, which is the PDW. Put that on next, so we can get some douchebag to kill us. Hey douchebags, where you at? Douchebags. You douchey, shoot me. Please shoot me. Well done. Yeah, I've got the bots on mixed settings, so some of them are fucking like aim bots and some of them are complete fucking retards. So, you know. Yeah, kind of like real players. Except even the pros tend to be retards, so. Well, at least they talk trash like them anyway, so.
Kill confirmed.
right? This one, it's really nice as you would imagine, close quarters, but at range, it's not great. It runs out of ammo quite fast because it's fully auto and it's only got 15 in the clip. But like I said, if you're going to use it purely as a secondary, which I'm sure most people will,
friendly UAV above.
Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Plus, if you've got something like fast hands on, it's even less of an issue. Like I say, it's good and it's definitely beast close quarters, but the range, it's a problem. God, I hate these. I'm not even going to shoot it. It's just annoying me. I know people can see me, but fuck it. What are you doing? Playing hide and seek with me. Yeah, another downside for this is it pulls up. The recoil, if you look, pulls completely up and can be a bit of an issue. I mean, it's controllable because it's predictable recoil. You know where it's going, so you sort of, as you're firing, you sort of pull down, and it sort of keeps it a sort of even keel. But even then, it's a little bit, you know, becomes a little bit of an issue. All in all, most of the handguns are pretty good. Some of them are like quite a lot of fun. As to which is the best one, oh, I don't know. That's a bit of a toss-up. The PDW is the best one in close quarters. The Grash, or Grach, I don't know how you pronounce it. I never did know how you pronounced it in the other game, in Ghosts. That one's probably the best for mid-range. And then the RW1 is the best for, let's say, longish range. Not necessarily long range, because it's definitely not a one-hit kill at long range. But I'm going to give it to the RW1 just for the pure fun factor, because it's a lot of fun to get about it. Even if it's not like a, you know, a bad aspect for killing people per se, unless, like I say, you're some sort of a quick scope master. You know, it's not necessarily the best outright. I suppose it depends on what sort of player you are. But for the sheer fun factor of it and that one stop kill fucking beastliness, I'm going to give it to the RW1.
Understood.